Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm kinda just taking a look up here at what the highway guy, his name's Jason. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video, but he works for the highway department there. He came here last night when I was working on that fence down there. He actually helped me with the fence. And I don't know, went till like 1 o'clock in the morning. He brought a light tower, and he helped me with that. And then he went and chopped down a couple trees. Just working on that trail up there, so that went through. This morning, got up real early, and went and bought this truck for down here. It's a 1986 Ford F350. It's in real rough shape. Bought it for like $5,000. I mean, it was cheap. And the reason being is we're gonna have to transport these horses. I bought the trailer as well. That was not cheap. That was like, I don't know, like 15,000, something like that. But the goal here is I'm not gonna keep the horses down here all year round. This is all that they're going to be in for the summer. They're going to have shade there because I am going to move this water trailer out. So that way they have under here to hang out under during storms and stuff. And, oh, she's coming to see me? No, she's going in the shade. Oddly enough. Anyway, we're going to go get some horses today. And I should make sure that she's good. Let's make sure she's good. Oh boy. She's got food, water. She's good. She's good. Cleanliness. Fitness. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that stuff out. There we go. Alright. So, this truck starts terribly, runs terribly, but we're gonna figure it out. You guys can, some people like cold starts or start whenever a diesel starts like this, so here you go. There she goes. Inside's nice. A little rough around the edges, but we'll take care of it when it's here. Anyway, as I was saying, come on, don't quit running like that. The goal is to build a place up at the farm for them, so I ain't gotta come here all the time in the winter to take care of them. But we'll see how that works out. Come on. Come on, quit running like that, junk. There we go. Come on. Other than that, it's a classic Ford truck. It's a nice truck, but it definitely needs some work. This trailer is a nice trailer. I did not go for anything simple on that. The big reason we bought this truck is the F-150 does not have a gooseneck, and it probably having this thing a bunch of horses moving all the time would have been heavy, and the reason I didn't use the truck for that we have on the farm is just trying to be able to keep everything that we do here a little bit separate, so that way when there comes a time where we're busy enough and some stuff needs to be moved around and the trucks are busy or whatever, there's stuff down here that people can use without us having to have such a time doing that. Alright, let's see here. Horses. We own one of them. We can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have one of each of them. We'll have one of these. One of these. One of these. Wow. Oh. Okay, I guess that's all we're getting. Alright, we have 4 horses back there. There we go. And we'll bring them down here. This is exciting times. I think I took that way too wide. I did. I'm not used to this fence being here. Still too wide. There we go. Gotta go slow here. I don't want to injure the horses. It's rough in here. I'm not sure why it's so rough, but it works. That's all that matters. It'll be all smoothed out eventually. Hopefully Gray there gets along with all these others. Alright, now there we go. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 horses. And then the other thing I'm doing today, which I gotta walk over to my house. But there's big news, I suppose. There we go. Alright, I'll see you guys over at my house. Alright guys, so what we're doing is I have decided that I'm selling this truck and my 1500. So They're kind of beat up, got a lot of miles on them, so the best deal I could get was sending them to auction pretty much. And and John Deere here, being that they're not owned by John Deere, they're a place that sells John Deere, because they sell all sorts of things, like they sell Bobcat and all them machines there. Is they've pretty much, I don't know what they're gonna give me for it. I think they wanted me inside the front doors over there. I was just caught up in the moment. They're gonna assess this real quick, and they're gonna take it. I've already emptied all my stuff out of it. I don't want the toolbox in the back. None of that garbage. So we're gonna see. I'll shut it off. We're gonna see what they're gonna offer for it. It's only worth $1,000. That's nice. I am gonna sell it because I don't really need it. But big whoopee on that. And then we're also gonna sell this truck. And then I have, being that we don't have any vehicle or a Chevy, Ford, Ram, any dealers in the area, there is a place here, but they have rules against videoing and stuff, but they go through and they'll order stuff or contact the actual dealers that are closest, and they will purchase it and everything. So I'm going to look at a truck today to see what I can get for it, what kind of deal I can do with it, and then there's another surprise after that. So this truck's worth $23,000, so that truck was a very nice truck, so we made out on that deal. So they're glad to take it. I'm happy with them. So I'm actually gonna didn't really think about this. Jason doesn't like being on camera either. But I am gonna give him a call. He'll give me a ride up there, and I'll see what I can do. I'll let you guys know how it works out. I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I took a $60,000 loan and I bought this truck. Now the other thing, which is going to be over at John Deere about 12:30. I just left this running so you guys could hear it. I'm going to shut that off. 12:30 I'm going to buy something, and then I'll give the news. So I'll see you guys around then. Alright guys, it is 12:30. We are headed out. And you guys might find you're going to be a little confused when you see it. It's a very expensive thing. I haven't committed to buying it yet, but we're about to see if it's what I want to do. And if it is, then I will explain it. If not, then I'll probably still explain what my idea was, but so, again, this is the company. So again, John Deere here. This is the company that's doing all this for me. Right here is what we're looking at getting. Thinking of buying this trailer. I don't know if it's worth how much money it is. So $95,000. It is used. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to them and see what we can do for that. I'll be right back. Alright guys, just took another loan. $95,000 and it's ours. Oh, kinda. Because it's the bank's, but both these items are the bank's. But gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. We're not gonna end up making money in the long run, probably. Depends how much I make. So, I'll explain this. So the reason I'm getting this is because I'm selling my land. So I'm selling my land, and I'm gonna live in this up at the farm for now until I get everything sold on it. And yeah. So it's gonna be a little while, definitely. So obviously, with this purchase, we purchased it more as a house, and as soon as I'm done with it, I'm probably gonna sell it again. So it's not like a complete $95,000 down the gutter. I'm buying it and then selling it again eventually. But it depends whenever I get a house built and everything like that, which could be 2 years from now. We could be selling this, or 10 years from now. So it's definitely going to be a big load. The big thing is I know it kind of seems like a lot is happening in terms of this series, but it's going to slow down pretty quick, and it's going to be pretty much just about farming once we hit like the fall of this year. Once we hit harvest, it's going to slow right down, and then the only other changes is going to be the farm finishing up all the work down to the new land down there. So really, we're doing a lot of work and doing a lot of big changes, but it's going to make a huge difference in the long run, and I think we're all going to love how much the community's going to get from it, as well as we're going to be making a lot of money from all this stuff. So it's definitely hurting everybody financially in a way, doing all this, but I'm doing it to make it easier on everybody, including myself. And I don't want to live near town anymore. I kind of want to live up in this direction again. So I'm pretty much going to be living in this area, so I can do all the work on the farm pretty easy, and remain keeping my rest, so that way I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because of the times that I gotta be at the farm, the times that I gotta leave the farm. So it's definitely gonna help me as well, and we'll be able to, the farm will benefit from it, which doesn't really seem like it would help me out, but being that I own the farm, I guess it would help me in ways that it doesn't seem like it would, such as the farm would be making more money off of me, and in return I'll be making more money off of the farm, because I will get it figured out where I am going to be making money off the farm, yearly or monthly or whatever. We'll see. Now the big question is where do we want to put this? By the way, Mrs. Lewis knows exactly what's going on, so it's not like I'm just showing up out of the blue and doing this. Where do I want to put this thing is the important question here. Need somewhere flat. I guess I don't want to put it up next to her house because I don't want her to have to look at that thing. But I wonder if down here would look nice. I think I'll do that. Put it right down here. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright. See how good the new truck works at driving down off the road there. There's a lot of money sitting right here. We just spent a lot of money today. Whoa, that's steeper than what I thought it was. Holy moly. This truck also won't be used that much. Oh, it wouldn't do that. I guess we'll see how the four-wheel drive works on it. Make sure it's kind of straight with that fence. I like it right there. Pop this thing back out of four-wheel drive. And then we'll start setting up the trailer. There we go. That looks pretty good right there. I like that. That is nice. And I don't have a garage to park my truck in anymore. So that sucks for me, but now, pretty quick here, I want to unload this. Shoot. We'll shut this off. Okay, so the long run here, let me look in here, just this. So if we move that, alright. So I'll end up doing this off camera so nobody's really got to deal with going back and forth, because it's not going to be fun. And then I'll pick up in the next episode what everything was done. I'm going to be busy for the next couple of days. I'll probably record pieces of it or something. Gotta mow that field over there. Gotta spray some herbicide on the fields. And then I'm gonna go down to my place and I'm gonna pick up all that stuff down there and try to get that all squared away, such as grabbing that front loader I own and the random tools. I'm gonna get his Mustang back up here, which now seems like a waste for driving all the way down there, but I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. I think there's space in here. Yeah, if I move, I want this area. I can park his car right in front of her car, because she's got plenty of space back here. I think that'll work. And then I'm going to work on getting the farm cleaned up a little bit more. And making it a little more easy to get around. And I would like to clean up this junk, but I don't know what to do with any of it. And then is this wide enough to get my truck in? If I clean these up, I wonder if I could back my truck in here. No, I wouldn't want to do that because of the door. And I don't want to drive on the grass all the time to go into that end. I guess I could back up past it. I think it'd be a little tight for that, so. Anyway, again, off camera, I'm going to unload this and go start picking up my stuff down at my place. Of course, I'm not going to use that truck, especially with the amount of fuel it uses, but I'm going to use the new truck here, which is brand spanking new. So, that's nice. It does have the plow mount, and the plow mount does fit wherever the heck the plow is. I think it's in my garage, so I'll grab that too. Bring that up here. It does fit this truck, so I didn't miss out there. I don't know if I'll keep it. I might end up selling the plow and the plow mount. And they did just call me down to the other, down to John Deere there, and they took the toolbox out and they said I could have it back. It didn't affect the cost of the truck, and so technically it's mine still. So I might end up putting it back in this truck. We'll see. I might want to keep it. I kind of want to buy a bed cap for it, but I don't know if I can or not. Maybe I'll get the toolbox so I can keep some of my tools in there, because I got to unload my entire garage. So I'm going to be filling that camper out with tools and putting a bunch in here and until I get a new place bought and everything. I'm not even sure what's available for buying land around here. I guess I could look at that real quick, so you guys have an idea of how it looks around here. Bum, 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 bum. Expensive, I tell you. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a good question, actually. I'll have to figure it out. There's that land there, but that doesn't... Oh, I guess it does connect to something, doesn't it? That road there. So I could build a house up on that small road and it'd be private. That's $75,000. I think I should definitely get that from my property here, because I own all of this. But we have quite a bit to pick up. F550's down there and all that, so I'll be doing that off camera. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back. Before I get too far into this, I'm going to play some of the stuff I recorded yesterday, and then some of this field. I didn't record all of what I've done in this field so far, but I recorded some, so I'll put some of that in as well, and then I'll see you right here again. So, as you can see, obviously that's a new tractor. We not replaced, we still have it, but the Farmall M is not going to be running these things anymore. We're going to bring that down to the new land down there and put it in the building. Obviously you saw we got some horses, new truck down there, and then we sold that F-150 today. Traded it in for a new truck, which you guys haven't seen that yet either, and that happens to be over in the yard right there. It's not the one that I wanted, but it came out to be the cheapest at the moment, so we'll see how far I make into actually sticking with that truck. It's a Ram 3500. And then the Farmall M, we went and bought this thing used. It's a 1086 International, obviously. And we have that running the baler because it's got a little bit more power over this. And this can run these for now. The only thing is this is lighter on the back end, and it's got the same size tires pretty much in terms of width, so it's not really catching the traction that it should be going up hills and stuff, but that's something that you kind of gotta live with. It's part of running a new piece of equipment the first day, especially on a bigger hill like this. It's not liking it, but Jason, he I don't know if I think I've said his name before. He was in charge of the highway department. He's not anymore. He quit doing that, and now he is helping me. So he helped me this morning get started on this field. He mowed and tedded it, and then I've been doing this. He is over at the shop now doing some work on his truck, I guess. Yeah, and she's slipping. There she goes. Hopefully we can just creep up it pretty slow. I don't know what's up with that. I think I'm gonna have to put some money into the tractor, getting some bigger tires. But it won't go up it for some reason. Not full bore, you gotta go slow to keep the wheels having traction. If I go full bore, it usually spins. Another thing we bought was some test kit to get soil samples, so that way we can start getting full amount of yield out of the fields. So that's something to kind of look forward to, I suppose. It depends where I feel like, how much time I feel like spending getting those numbers run, and it's not cheap to send out the samples to get them tested. But we'll see. I believe I have it written down here on my phone. I think that was also in the section that you guys just watched, kind of. We're gonna shut this baler off. Let me see if I can go look for that on my phone here. Okay, so I sold my... We'll shut that tractor off. So I sold my personal property and everything, and that I got $316,000 for and some change. But while we're on that, there is some land for sale, so I'm gonna try to buy that today. I did put in for it. I'm just waiting for a phone call to see that I actually got it approved for the loan, because I paid the loan that I had, that I took out for the truck and the trailer, minus a little bit I have left for it. I took all that money and dumped it right into that, just to kind of keep the loans separate, so that way I'm closer to paying off that truck and that trailer, and then I can put all the money into that property, so that way I can put all the money into the property. Anyway, I'm gonna try to finish this field up. I might not get it done before they call me. They said they'd call me between 8 and 9 is when they would probably find out, and they'd call me. So hopefully they call me soon. That's kind of why I wanted to start talking now. That way whenever I get a call and I'm there showing you guys the land, you guys don't kind of get just a big shocker out of it. But yeah, so anyways, now you guys kind of know the plan there. And it is close by, so and then I don't remember if that is in the section I recorded either, but I'll mention it just so that way you guys are aware. Jason, when he was on the highway department, today was actually, he quit yesterday, so today was his first day working for me. But he started working on cutting down some of them trees back there over by the new land to start up that trail ride. And let's see, that would be but being that he's gone, it's not to worry. It's under a contract with him now, so they're going to continue to work on that. So hopefully they get that done. Alright guys, I just got the call. I got approved for that loan. So we're going to finish this field and then I'll show you guys the new land. Since I've gone through with that I'm going to eventually try building the house and everything on. So I think the land was just under 80,000, which is expensive but not terrible in the market these days. Usually I'll finish this section up and then with the baler, and then I would end up running this thing again. So we'll shut that off and I'll take a good march up to the top of the hill here. I'll show you guys this new, oh, there's Jason's truck. He's probably in the shop. There's his truck. It's alright. I'm not a fan of all the mods he's done to it. There's the farm I'm getting ready to go. Here's the new truck you guys haven't seen. Got a Cummins in it. 6.7 liter. The goal is to replace this tractor next and get this. I'm hoping to do it on the same trailer, so I ain't got to make two trips. But my hope is to get that on to this trailer and get a tractor to replace that today as well. I have a couple leads. I'm trying to get a used one. I might buy a brand new. It depends what the salesman has for me down there. And then this tractor will also go down there, so that way we don't beat the crap out of it. This one we're going to keep on the farm for now, keep running, and so is the International down there on the rakes, because I love that tractor, so I want to keep running it. What we will do is, just for the heck of it, I'm going to go see Mrs. Lewis real quick, because I haven't seen her yesterday or today, so I'll see if she's doing good. And then I'll unhook this and we'll take this truck so you guys kind of see that. I'll be right back. This thing does have a plow mount as well, so we can put the plow on it. Oh, I forgot about this. So we bought, this is the soil sampler thing. Goes deep in the ground, pulls out some samples, and we bought this just so we can run around the fields and stuff quick without beating the crap out of this piece of crap here. And put some stuff on the back. It was expensive, but brand spanking new, so it's awesome. This is the only thing we've done with it, is run this thing. So, because we put some money into having them put a 3-point on it, and that's exciting. We do have the old truck still too. I don't know where Jacob was. Jacob's the last one that drove that. I don't know where he parked it. Probably over on the other side or something, I'm not sure. this is a, it's an alright truck. I mean, it's just not my thing. I haven't. So my place is up this way. So, I believe I'll have to just double check once I get up here on if I own like this section of trees or not. But this fenced area right here is mine. All this right here. Right here. So my plan is it's kind of already got an entrance already, so we'll obviously use that. And we'll put I plan to build a 2-bay garage first with some living quarters on the top somewhere. And then I'll start working on a house. I'm planning for the garage to maybe be like right here. And then the house to be right here somewhere. And that way I have a little living quarters on top of the garage for really anything once I build the house. We'll think about it, but that's exciting that I finally have this, and then I can always come over here to the Red Wagon Grill to get some food. So, and then the best part about it is this is like a public thing right here. Not that's obviously private, but this you can climb up and go up to the top and take a view of the place. Actually, we'll do that. I don't really want to climb all the stairs today, but I'll show you guys kinda. It's gonna be fun to do. And there's talk about once they do the big thing, expanding this into like a bigger park or whatever, once they build up the trail riding thing for us. And then they plan to connect it so that way maybe people want to go on their trail ride and come over here, they can, and all that. Oh, here it is. It's very nice. Obviously you get a really good view of pretty much everything. Right over there. Let's see, the farm. That's the farm right there. And then I lived right behind Tractor Supply over there, so our place is over there somewhere. So the trail ride is planning to come up through here, up through the woods and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I do have the plans for it, but there's the firehouse. Oh, that's another big thing to talk about, is one of the fire trucks. They got their new fire trucks, and now one of their old fire trucks that Mr. Lewis was around whenever they first got it is now sitting in the building over at the new place. Yeah, so it's exciting stuff. We'll see what the future brings for everything that's going on. Obviously, this is going to be a long process waiting for all this stuff to be done. I'm already sick of living in a trailer, so I definitely want to get a move on this garage. It might be a couple years before I get the house going, but the garage, I mean, hopefully by like October, I'm hoping. Maybe sooner. Sooner the better. But I'm hoping to get that done. So, we'll see how it goes. It's definitely a beautiful piece of land. can't wait to be living there, that's for sure. So I'll that hayfield's not a big we'll wait on. You guys kinda got that down. We're gonna be doing hay forever, so you guys aren't gonna miss out if I skip that around every once in a while. Don't do a lot of hay. But I'll hook this truck up back up to that thing, and we will unhook that tedder from the farm wall there, and we'll put that on the trailer and hope that we can come back with another tractor. And I'll let you guys know what the options are for that. So the only thing with putting 2 tractors on this is I don't think it'll fit without the maybe if I back it on, maybe it would be able to get on there without messing too much up. We'll try it. Start her up. I'll actually drop this right here. That's what I'm hoping to get a tractor to replace that perfectly. So that way we ain't gotta worry about it anymore. There we go. Well, we might be able to put the ramps right around that. I think that might actually work perfectly. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, I'm headed to the shop. I'll see you guys when I get down there. So that's where he parked those 2 trucks, in the bushes. That's nice. That's nice. I'll have to have a talk with him about that. I don't like the farm looking like that. Get those out. Just because we're trying to we don't want to use them really as much anymore. Doesn't mean that we're gonna trash them. I'll have to have a talk with him about that. I'm not upset about it, but I mean, we're trying not to take good care of the farm and make it very nice, and trying to expand it. So I would hope that he kind of gets that and doesn't do that again. Anything like that again. I mean, obviously it's a farm, so it's going to be messy at times, but the point is to put your part in where you can and try to keep things clean as possible. But so we went for I think it's called a mega cab is what Ram makes it. Either way, it's a crew cab. Went for that for the sense that we sold the F-150 that was on the land there, and the point is, for trips and things like that, I guess Mrs. Lewis kind of wanted us to have that space if we ever needed to go on trips anywhere or anything like that. I'm not really sure why we'd be going anywhere, but so I got a crew cab on this, so she'd sell that truck. It was just such a small truck. It just wasn't useful to us in any really big manner. So I'll drop these off up here. There's my old property. They've been putting a ton of work into it. They tore down everything, scrapped it all, and I assume they'll probably end up taking down the trees or something. I'm not sure. We'll see what they do with it. I'm not even sure who really bought it. I didn't really care at the time. It was a small piece of land. Alright, we'll try to make this turn into here. This truck does not turn as tight as the other trucks that I've driven. Holy moly. There we go. Ooh, this truck rides rough. Holy moly. Not that bad though. For being a brand new truck, I would have thought that it would have rode a little smoother with all the things that they do with them. It's not too bad. No worse than anything else I've driven through here, but we're going to try to get that smoothed out. Anyway, in case I didn't show that, it was working. There's a couple trees down up through there. And the fire truck should be in here as well, so I'll show you guys that. Let me get this unstrapped and the ramps down, and I'll see you guys in a second. I'm not too... Oh, here's the fire truck. An old International. Beautiful truck. Not too sure on the layout that I want to do now. The John Deere is here. Do we want to put something there, or do we want to have that be like a congregation spot and put some stuff over here? I mean, we want to leave that doorway open so well, I guess if we leave that doorway open, we can get in and out there. And that kind of leaves space for everything. I think that'd be the way to go. I'm sure whenever this gets open, Mrs. Lewis will, Mrs. Lewis will probably tell me how she wants everything moved around, which is fine. I think it'd be cool to almost have these two tricycle tractors almost look like they're looking at each other. I like that, just like that. Yeah. There goes the train. That's pretty cool. Alright. Where do we want to put this? I don't know what else is going to go down here. There's talk of putting some more things in here. I'm not really sure what though. We'll leave that there, and then we'll shut this up. There it goes. Alright guys, now we're headed over to the shop. I just told him I'd buy the tractor that he was showing. It's almost brand new. It was a lease tractor they had. And I told him that I love the tractor that they just sold us there, the New Holland. So I told him I would go for this tractor because it's another New Holland. I mean, I'd like to get a couple different brands, maybe a brand new Case IH, but we'll see. I do want to buy another tractor here soon too, just so we can keep expanding, just get some more tractors, some more implements, and really get going on the farm. He must have it inside. I don't see it out here. Let's see. Let me see if he'll bring it out. Alright guys, here she is. He brought it out for us. Of course it's got the diesel exhaust fluid. It needs probably a little bit of work. It's got 10 hours on it. I mean, that's not bad. It's got rear weights, 3-point. It does have a front loader attacher, which I ain't thrilled about, but it's definitely not a negative. And it is just a little tiny T6, so probably perfect size. He had it out back. I told him to do, I'll pull it in after I show you guys, and they're gonna do just the average maintenance on it, just to make sure that it's good to go. They don't do that on their used vehicles. You got to pay a little extra, which I'm fine for. So, alright guys, it's gonna be $4,000 to do all the maintenance on it, so it's not bad. I'm not upset about that. Oh, well, I mean, she's probably gonna last us many years to come, so I'm happy with spending some money and making sure it's good to go. And then the other thing that I want to get moving on, and then there's something else I kind of want to do today, but I'm not sure. I'll have to give the guy a call and see if I can meet him in person, or if he wants to just meet up another time and start doing it. But I'm looking to lease some more land for the fall, and so we can get some soil samples on it and finish it up. I'll show you guys on the map which one I'm looking to do, and that is this huge piece up here. He would sell it to me, but it's worth over $1 million, as you can see here. So what I want to do is lease it, and that would be $150,000. It would be about $150,000 to lease it for a year, in which we would make easily off the profits of the land. So I'm just kind of thinking on it at the moment, because I did just call him and he didn't even answer. So I'm not sure if I want to go through with that. It'd be nice to lease the land, and hopefully I'll go through with it just to have the experience of doing it, but there's no promises, because thinking about spending that much money is hard, even though I've been doing it a lot, spending a lot of money lately. That's part of the reason why it would be so hard, spending all that money continuously. Well guys, the truck just quit and it won't start back up, so now I'm kind of stranded here. I guess shoot. Not sure what to do here. I guess I'll unhook this trailer, because obviously the battery's full. That's good. Battery's fully charged. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call somebody to do something, I guess. Alright, we unhooked that. I guess I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, after a few hours of haggling, the warranty on that truck was still through, so they are giving us a replacement until they get that one fixed. So now we have a Chevy Duramax. I'm telling you, I like this truck. This truck is, I'm liking it. It seems to pull just as good as that Cummins, and I think it rides smoother, handles the weight better. Should have went for a Chevy to start with. We'll figure it out. Yes, hopefully they can fix that truck, because I don't really feel like spending money on replacing it. I mean, there's only so much that warranty covers too, so hopefully it's something that covers, because again, I don't feel like spending money on fixing it either, let alone replacing it. This truck is nice though. I like the blue. It matches, almost matches the new one. It's a little lighter, but beautiful truck as well. I love it. Look at all the Chevys on the farm now. Jason's driving a Chevy. I have a Chevy. This thing is a Chevy. Of course, this isn't ours, but it's all the same at some point in the day, I suppose. Alright. Wow, the mirrors fold up. That thing's fancy. Alright, see how she goes. I would assume that it can do this header no problem. I don't know how much power it has compared to anything on the farm. We'll shut that right off there. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do some stuff off camera, figuring I don't know if he needs help. Is that why he's still here? He's probably in talking to Mrs. Lewis. He might be in the shop, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, bye.